Has anyone never, ever been to a burning bowl service before? Is this anyone's first time? I think you're going to like it. And if it's not your first time, you're probably excited. Little G was getting ready this morning, and I put her dress on her, and right before we got ready to go, she found another dress, and she just put it right on top of that dress. So she double dressed today. And then we got in the car, and I was thinking on the way here how funny it is, because that really fits for the burning bowl service, doesn't it? Sometimes we carry around extra layers, and we go around with layers and layers and layers on, and we forget to take them off. The burning bowl service is about that. It's about taking off the extra layers that we don't need to carry around, that are not necessary for the new year. So to get started this morning, let's just first check in. Is there anyone that does not have paper? Did not get a packet? Okay, raise your hand high so our team can get you paper. And if you are home live streaming while they do that, if you're home live streaming, you can either get some paper and start a fireplace or a candle, but be safe. Or my favorite is that you can grab a roll of toilet paper and a little bucket and start flushing today. So those are some options if you're at home, or if you want to do this later when you get home. Hopefully you've been looking forward to today, because we're really going to take some time and invest in the idea of letting go. Letting go of resentments, letting go of habits and disappointments, either in other people, in circumstances, in the world, or in ourselves. And also just spending some time putting some light energy, some love energy, some prayer energy around collective suffering, and just sending some positive, healing thoughts and emotions into the center of our beings and into the core of the world, so that we have a cleaner start for the new year. I was recently I do journal entries, for my little G. I do little stories, and I attach videos and pictures and stuff like that. And I got to December 29th, writing a little entry, and it said, I tried to attach the video, right, which was a little video of her waking up saying she wanted blueberries because Mama's been sick, so she hasn't been eating too much, and apparently little G has not been having enough food either. So she woke up and said blueberries like halfway through when she was supposed to be going to sleep. So we got up and had blueberries. I took a little photo of that, little video, and I tried to upload it to the note. And you know what it said? Too many attachments. It said, you have reached your limit of attachments. So it is the end of the year, and so have we reached the limit to our attachments. We will take on no more. It is time to strip away. So just like I'll be starting a new, fresh note for 2020 that won't have any of the old attachments, any of the old videos, any of the old photographs. Are you getting this? The old memories, the old emotions, whatever they are, we're going to be releasing and starting anew. This is Unity's sacred ritual service that kind of models the seasons in the fall and the letting go that the trees do. It models the idea in Catholicism of confession, of just like letting go, So it's that kind of concept that is in any spiritual practice, any indigenous practice that's about releasing. We use fire to transmute the energy, to let it go. And so if you take your paper now in your hand, is there still anyone that does not have a packet of paper? Does everyone have one now? Excellent. So in there, you'll have a piece of paper to write a letter, and do this at home too. You have a piece of paper to write a letter. That is not your burning bowl paper. So whatever you do, don't try to stick that in the flame. And then you have a little square of paper. That little square of paper is where you meticulously write anything or one word, or you could put every single thing on it that you want to release, that you're aware of. You could also simply hold that paper in your hand and just visualize and think about everything and just press it into that paper and just know that it's absorbing all of the negative energy, all of the thoughts, all of the heaviness, all of the emotion. The big piece of paper is the one for your visioning. That's for the light work. That one is to write some intentions. You can think of it as a letter to your higher self, a letter to God, a letter of knowing. But it's what you're going to stand for. I am knowing for you that this New Year is going to be filled with strength. I am knowing for you that you have more than what it takes to move through everything with grace in this new year, whatever it is. But that letter is what you're going to use after you come up and share with the burning bowl. Now, I want to say first that this service is kind of like a yoga class. Even though there are instructions, you go at your own pace. This is an experiential service, so there's no right or wrong way to do it. When I invite everyone up to use the burning bowls, and there's one in the back too, if you would like to go to the back. And if for some reason you have a hard time walking and cannot do it yourself, just raise your hands now. Our ushers will make note of you, and they will come back to pick up your paper and do it for you when that time comes. But I will have a time that I'll invite you up to come use the candles. There are little stickers so you don't have to hold the paper yourself. You can pick it up with the metal tongs and put it in the flame. And it's flash paper, so it's very flammable paper, so you'll see it go whoosh. Wow, a sound just stopped. There was a sound the whole time, and the moment it went shoo, it got silent. It's kind of like turning off the sounds all around us. So, when that happens and you come up to use the burning bowl, you'll do that and then you'll go back to your seat, and it's a silent time. So please respect the silence and the space and know that special divine work is unfolding. It's happening in and through you and everyone around you. So just keep the place silent. If you're finished, just go into a time of meditation or take your eyes and just gaze upon one of the candles, but make sure not to disturb your neighbors or create sounds in that time, because that's the time to reflect. If you, for some reason, would like to write your letter first and come up later to do the burning bowl, feel free to do that. Again, it's like a yoga class. You go at your own pace. You make your adjustments. You're not comparing or contrasting with what anyone else is doing. This is about you and your practice, and it's about moving you to your edge. If you are crying and bawling, good for you. That is a sign of emotional release. If you need tissues and you know you need them now, raise your hands. Our ushers will bring some to you. So just flick that hand up in the air, say, bring them on over, ushers. And I'm sure neighbors and such will help you too. If someone is crying and feeling whatever they're feeling, just let them be there. After the service, you can bless them and let them know you're there for them. But let them be in their own space, because it's a sacred process. So, see if there's anything else. Just don't put your letters in the flame, okay? We had that happen one year, and I was up here going, and the flame got, I shouldn't tell this story. We have a little story going on about burning candles right now, but the flame just kept getting brighter and brighter. And I had a hero come and take the whole thing outside as it smoked. Anyway, on to better things. We're not going to smoke our New Year's resolutions. We're going to smoke the let go release paper. Got it? All right. So, with that in mind, I invite you just to take a deep breath in. And we're just going to open this ritual, this ceremony in prayer. Sweet Spirit of life, Spirit of love and wisdom that is all around, that is infinite, that is right here, right now, present in all ways, that is energy itself. Move in and through this moment in wondrous ways. We ask for divine support and celestial inspiration as we breathe into what is ours to let go of this day. Let our hearts be open to this day being unlike any other day. May we listen in different ways. May we feel new sensations. And may we begin to tune in to what is ours to release. And so it is.